AITA for coping with no sex life in marriage? NSFW. Wife and I have been together for 10 years, married for 4, and we have no sex life. Nothing much else to it other than we just have different libidos, and that's something I've had to do a lot of work to come to terms with. This is something I had brought to her attention for quite some time, and even something we exclusively went to couples therapy for, but ultimately came to the conclusion that there's nothing much to do about it. She can't really force herself to want sex, and I'm not going to initiate if I feel like that desire and attention isn't going to be reciprocated. We have intimate touches like hugs and kisses, no problem, but the lust and excitement that was once there just isn't anymore. She never really had the craziest libido before, but once we had our kid it was nuked, which I've been told is a pretty normal thing for some women. Fast forward 3 years and we're as happy as ever. Kiddo is bouncing off the walls, work and personal lives are great. She goes out with her coworkers whenever she wants, we share chores, we're both in shape, and I really couldn't ask for a better marriage and partner. And then there was this morning. I guess one of her friends sent her one of those couple meme videos on Instagram and she showed me. Typical, boyfriend randomly spanks you, meme, haha. I laughed and said it was funny and didn't think much else of it. About an hour later, she came and asked me why I never do that to her anymore. I didn't think much of the question and casually explained to her why. That when I do things like that, it arouses me and I will want to have sex, but I know she likely won't want to, so I stick to hugging/kissing/holding hands, the kind of intimacy she personally likes, to show her I love her. She seemed pretty annoyed and walked off. I asked if she was okay and she said, "It's like you're not even sexually attracted to me anymore," which I was confused about and asked her what made her think that. I guess my not really having initiated anything with her for the better part of 2 years outside a handful of times has made her start to question whether I find her sexually attractive or not. To which I said jokingly that she doesn't initiate anything either, and the only reason I don't really initiate anymore is that I'm tired of being rejected and had to learn how to cope with it post-therapy. She then accused me of watching porn, to which I very swiftly shot down. I have no password on my phone or laptop and handed my phone to her and told her to feel free to look through everything. She indeed checked both my phone and my laptop and asked me, "So what do you do when you get horny?" I know you still masturbate. I told her I handle myself with the old photos she had blessed me with. She didn't have anything else to say and stormed off. She sent me a text about 30 minutes later apologizing for accusing me of watching porn but is still upset that I stopped showing her sexual attention, which is confusing to me given she shows zero sexual interest in me, but I can 110% empathize with the idea of not feeling desired. I told her that if she would like I can start doing those things, which she responded, "Don't bother." I got mad and said, "Whatever man," and went about my day. She's been in the room all day and hasn't bothered to come out except for food/water. This whole situation has thrown me for a loop. The work we did in counseling taught me to be okay with it and taught me to love and be intimate in other ways. I just don't really know how to wrap my head around this situation. It seems so silly and frankly, pretty damn unfair. AITA for adapting to a life with no sex with my wife? Edit. Wow. I didn't anticipate this kind of reaction. I'm really at a loss for words. It's been a hell of a day. Truly, thank you all for your kind words and support. Especially those of you that took the time to write your own personal experiences and constructive criticisms. I'm not sure how updates work on this subreddit, but if someone could message me and let me know how they usually go, I'm sure you all would like to hear some follow-up. I hope this edit finds you well.